Every week on this channel, usually on Fridays, I release a video on the latest and greatest Nintendo Switch eShop deals. They range in all prices, but in today's video, I'm going to focus on the super cheap side of the eShop deals. I'm going to tell you about 10 games that are on sale on the Nintendo Switch eShop for less than $2 each. Yes, everything in this video can be had for less than $20 total, excluding tax of course. So hang on, make sure to subscribe to the channel as I tell you about some really awesome games for super cheap prices. We're gonna kick off the list with a game called MouseCraft. This is a puzzle game where your goal is to guide the mice to the cheese. You achieve that by placing Tetris-like blocks in the right place so that the mice are able to reach the cheese. The mice move in real time, but you got some tricks at your disposal, such as being able to slow time and being able to undo placement of blocks. The game feels like Lemmings combined with Tetris. It's weird, but it works. It's $1.99 until May 23rd. Check it out if you're looking for a good mind teaser. If you're looking for a puzzler with a little more action, then you need to check out Conduct Together. The goal of this game is to race against time to bring passengers to their destination. You do this by being a conductor, switching tracks, and avoiding disaster. It's a pretty fun game, and it gets pretty hectic in later levels. This can be played solo or with 3 other people in multiplayer. Do highly encourage you to try to play with friends, as this is where this game really shines. It's $1.99 until June 2nd. The sequel to Conduct Together, Fly Together, is awesome as well, and it might be even better than the first one. This time, you gotta guide planes filled with passengers to their destination. It's easy to understand, but just like the first game, there's a good progression in difficulty. This can be played solo, but it's the multiplayer mode where it's at. The multiplayer mode can support up to 8 people. Yes, 8 people at once on the Switch. This is a great party game to have on your Switch. Just like the first one, this is $1.99 until June 2nd. I highly recommend get both titles. Tens is described as a Sudoku-style number puzzler, where your goal is to place dice on a board to make tens in any row or column to clear the board to win. It's easy to understand, it's highly addictive, and features different modes to play. There's a full-fledged adventure mode, in addition to an endless mode and local multiplayer mode. What seems pretty simple in concept is actually pretty fleshed out and a worthy puzzler. I mean, looking at the reviews, you can tell people who have played this have said it's a quality indie title for the Switch. Check it out. It's $1.99 until June 1st. Okay, we have talked about enough puzzle games for the moment. Let's talk about some games with a little more action. Kid Tripp is a retro-style platformer that can get pretty intense and challenging as you race against the clock. It isn't the most complex game here on the list, but it'll challenge you and your platforming skills for sure. If you're looking for a good bite-sized platformer, then you should give Kid Tripp a look. It's $1.99 until June 2nd. I've talked about the Adventures of Elena Temple before since that was $2. The Definitive Edition, which has additional features, was always a little bit more. The Definitive Edition is now on sale for $1.99, so now's a good time to get it. I love how the game bounces through different styles at different eras of gaming, with the game adapting to each style. It's pretty cool. I'll admit, it's not for everyone, but for those who appreciate the older eras of gaming, you'll get a kick out of this arcade platformer. The Definitive Edition has new dungeons, achievements, game modifiers, and more. It's pretty substantial for a small indie game. It's $1.99 until June 2nd. Ib and Ob is a cute puzzle platformer that is super chill. Your goal is to guide the 2 friends to their destination by traversing the 2 opposite planes of gravity. You'll be swapping constantly back and forth between those areas with both characters. Where this game really shines is the co-op, where you and another player, either local or online, can team up to tackle the 15 levels together. This is a really nice game, and I gotta say, I love the music that accompanies these levels. If you like games like Snipper Clips, then you might really love this game. It's $1.99 until June 2nd. Urban Flow is probably on sale more often than it is not. I mean, I'm surprised it's just not $1.99 MSRP by now. Regardless, even though it goes on sale so much, it's actually a really nice game for the Switch. The whole goal is to guide and manage the traffic without causing any disasters. It's easier said than done, and when you do fail, it does kind of get hilarious. There's over 100 levels in this game and can be expanded upon with DLC. This arcade puzzle party game has drop-in and drop-out local multiplayer up to 4 players, and it makes it a worthy addition to your Switch library. Of course, it can be played solo too. It's $1.99 until May 23rd. Riddled Corpses EX is one heck of a twin-stick shooter. It's intense, action-filled, and will keep you on the edge of your seat as you mow down wave after wave of hordes of enemies. It's got 2-player local co-op, 6 characters with different abilities to work with, on top of arcade, story, and survival modes. It's packed to the brim with content. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it looks pretty cool too. I like the 16-bit style that's going for it. This might be my favorite game on today's list that features some very good games. It's $1.99 until May 21st. Play it, I'm sure you'll love it. If you liked the previous game, the same developers developed the final game on today's list, Xenon Valkyrie Plus. This is a roguelike action RPG platformer. Just like the previous game, it's got a great 16-bit art style. There's quality RPG gameplay here, there's 3 heroes with unique skills, multiple bosses to face, and several endings and secrets to discover. This is one of the better roguelikes on the system. It's fantastic, and a worthy buy at just $1.99. Seriously, get it. Sale ends May 21st. There you have it, that's 10 awesome games for $1.99 each on the Nintendo Switch eShop. I love super cheap gaming, and if you're looking for more, I got you covered. Check out the $2 and under video I posted a little while back. Those games are always on sale at an MSRP of $2 or less. In some cases, some can be had for just 99 cents MSRP. Definitely check that one out if you want some awesome games for cheap. Also, there's the eShop Deals playlist that has new videos added each and every week to it. Make sure to check that out too. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so you never miss out on any video that goes live on the channel. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.